Hi everyone. So this week we talked about communities, and the community I chose to cover is Labs4Rescue. It is a community that I am a spectator in, and their motto is, as you can see here, "Save a lab, have a friend for life." So to give you a little bit more info about the community, it is a volunteer nonprofit community. Um, and basically, it's dedicated to providing a new life for rescued or displaced Labrador retrievers and lab mixes. The community was started kind of by chance in 2002 by a woman named Kathy Mall, who lives in Killingworth, Connecticut. She noticed a posting on a different lab discussion group on the internet from a woman in Memphis, basically asking if anyone could adopt these two puppies who were in a local shelter. After she talked to the woman, she found out that down south they put down an average of 30 to 40 dogs a day. So she organized transport for these two dogs, and then she began organizing similar transport for other dogs in need, and Labs4Rescue was born. So basically, the community shares and interacts through a Labs4Rescue open Facebook group. You can be invited or you can just join. The page is for volunteers, adopters, fosters, and friends of Labs4Rescue. The community shares adoption stories, tips, photos, and basically other, kind of updates on dogs who've been sick or, issues that they're having with their dogs. Basically anything and all the above. And what this does for people who are part of the community is it creates basically a supportive network for owners and fosters to share stories of, things of joy and that are funny and also of heartache. You will see some stories up there of dogs who have been rescued and, their time has come, and, those are pretty sad, but it's nice that, we were able to give these dogs a good life in the end. How I became a member of the group was basically a year and a half ago. I adopted a Labs4Rescue puppy. He is a lab mix, and his name is Chance, formerly Huck #4. You can see his little collage here when we first got him. He was tiny, and that's kind of the progression, and that's pretty recent. So we got him, and he was 10 pounds, and now he's 55, but that's just the way it goes. So the group has 2,746 members total. 65% are spectator and joiner, 34% are creators, and then 1% are critics. And the only reason why I put that 1% in is that most people who write negative comments are removed from the group by administrators. So to go over first spectator, this is Web Gal Pat, and I tried to use some real examples from the group. She's a small business owner. Gardening and landscape. She's owned her own business for 10 years, single with no children. So basically, her dogs are her babies. Demographics, obviously female, between the ages of 30 and 35 and 45. Single household income of 90,000. Lives in a suburban community. Identifiers, obviously, to be in this group: dog lover and tech savvy. The reason I say tech savvy is that she will put together pictures of dogs that have been posted in the group, and she'll do music videos along with them. So obviously you have to have some skill in order to do that. Again, advanced web user, online activities, Lab4Rescue, YouTube, like I said with the videos, Facebook, Pinterest, Amazon, PetSmart, Petco, and the like. Some sample quotes here. I've always been more excited to learn more about dogs, and I wish there was more compassion in the world for animals. And lastly, as a creator in the Labs4Rescue community, I need to be able to give advice to other adopters in order to achieve personal satisfaction as a leader. And she posts a lot on the group. She will respond to posts, she creates music videos, collages, photos, you name it. So she's definitely a creator in the group. My next is a critic. This is Patrick. This is just department chair of accounts payable. Doesn't stay at a job for more than 2 years. Married with 1 child. Skews male. Age 55 to 65. Dual household income of 120,000. Lives in a rural community. Identifiers: high energy, uptight. I say that because how can you not like labs? Basic web user, Fox, CNN, Amazon. Quotes never get comfortable anywhere. Numbers tell a story. And as a critic of the Labs4Rescue community, I need to warn people of the dangers of adopting animals from down south. We have enough of our own problems in the Northeast. We get a lot of people on this group because these dogs are rescued from high kill shelters down south. And many people say that they bring diseases up here and the like. Personally, I mean, yes, there are displaced dogs everywhere, but I mean, to say that these dogs bring diseases is asinine because they all are vet cleared, in accordance with Connecticut state law before they can even enter the state. So that's my gripe about that. And then I put myself here as a spectator. Press secretary, recent college graduate, single with no children, skews female, age 18 to 28, single household income 45,000, suburban, dog lover, passionate about writing, and I'm an intermediate web user. I update websites, but I'm not, savvy enough to be doing HTML code or anything like that. Some online activities, Labs4Rescue, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Quotes, time management is key to my success, and I am balanced and enjoy listening to others' opinions. And then lastly, user story. As a spectator in the Labs4Rescue community, I enjoy listening to the advice that other Labs4Rescue owners give because it provides me with useful information. So that's, basically it in a nutshell. I do want to take you guys to the Labs4Rescue Facebook page. So as you can see here, we're on the Labs4Rescue Facebook page, and just want to bring you guys to some of the postings here. So you can see we post things about adoption events, we post funny pictures. This dog has been having a lot of problem with training, doesn't like to sit still. And again, just kind of more news about labs that are stolen or who need rescuing. This is, a lot of people who foster labs for Labs4Rescue will put the adoption info up here for those who don't check the site regularly. So this is an example of that. And then here's an update. Like I was saying, this person's been having a lot of medical issues with her vet, and you can see that there's an outpouring of support here with people commenting, best of luck, and giving their advice and what they've been through, and that's kind of the kind of support that the Labs4Rescue community provides on Facebook. And then, we also, there's funny postings from other things. It doesn't have to be purely, about your Labs4Rescue, just things about being a dog owner and dog lover in general. This this lab seems to like the Golden Girls, and I could go on forever, but I won't. So basically, just to bring you guys back, the Labs4Rescue community is something that I belong to, and I'm very excited to become more active in it. And I will see you guys next week.